doesn't think I'm cool enough to leave the cargo bay because I don't relinquish it. Because I don't relinquish my property to them.
Who the fuck told you that? And as you hear that being yelled, you see this old man, this just like older than the shit he has walked past, walking toward you. Clink, 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 just stomping along on these two rather large, rather skeletonized looking mech legs. Just sipping at a coffee. Who the fuck told you that?
Holy shit, Steve, you're still alive?
Son, who the fuck is Steve? My name's Ivan, asshole.
So, wait, are you saying that surrendering your guns isn't an actual policy for the ship?
Guns, yes. Knives, no. Whose ass am I beating? Which one of you fuck nuts told him that?
Their sword. They said it's too long. It'll make people feel inadequate.
He just gives you a nonplussed look and shakes his head. If it ain't a gun, it's fine, and I'm kicking Jeffrey's ass. I'm sure it's his fault again.
In that case, she pretty much takes off the wrist laser that she has, tosses it in her mech, locks it up, and then just hops down off her mech with a 3-point landing and be like,
Yep.
Sweet!
Yep, and Charles is gonna go over to his mech and pull out his very his large but very modern Bowie knife. The Bowie knife that's designed to cut into mechs.
Nice.
Heart removed neatly with a Bowie knife. Come join the game and join the dots.
But it's also a survival knife.
I mean, fair.
Into systems potentially years away from when you plotted the course, shit can happen.
Yep. Speaking of, Soma, you're Mr. Haid.
Yeah.
You put your mech the moment you got in. Your token ran away the moment it got here. Did you ever secure your mech?
I did the thing, yeah.
Okay. As you can see this man kind of walking around each of the mechs, and he starts tugging on some of the straps, but doesn't say anything to anyone.
Mine should be definitely locked down, unless somebody sabotages the straps. Then I'm gonna find out who sabotaged the straps, and then use their innards as my next mech strap.
Yep. And
Jeez, Lou, you pissed or something?
yeah, Bandersnatch has secured all of his parts, not only from the floor of the cargo hold, but from the ceiling and from points on like the nearest wall.
Well, they don't have any they don't have any what are they called? Eye loops on the wall, but they do have some on the ceiling that you could, secure a couple of straps to.
Yeah. So his mech is essentially like he's tried to make it certain that it goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Consider how tall mine is, I kinda have to use the top straps.
Considering how tall yours is, it just barely sits in here, and he is.
I was about to say, the only thing it needs is just the wall straps, so that way it doesn't come barreling into some other Forsaps mech.
And he actually walks around your mech. And he actually walks around your mech a little bit before banging his metal arm against part of the leg. Tie these legs down too. I don't want them flopping around when we first hit space.
Yeah, I just finished my report, I can start doing that.
Another soldier type, just what I need.
Well, it wouldn't take so long if the commander wasn't punctual about the damn punctuation of the words. I'd be doing it in half the time.
I could give the first fuck, kid. Just make sure it's tied down and under the next 100. And he just keeps clinking around, examining everything that's being put in, yelling at a few people.
Yee.
I wonder what the guy's seen anyway.
And it does.
Who is this person?
That is a good question, though. You haven't talked with them yet, have you?
Nope,
I'm gonna down my
Lou,
Mech. I'm free.
and with how this is,
Yee.
well, since you're not really giving images of other people that are inside here, Lou's rather interested in another Lancer, the group, because she's already met Foxy.
Well, when you approach her, she takes notice of you and points down at one of the straps near your feet. Mind tossing that up to me?
Sure. Pretty much kicking it up into her hand before chucking it up towards her.
She catches it, throws it around one of the pauldrons, and then immediately slides down on it by pulling with her weight. So, you heading off-world too, huh?
Of course. Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Sorry, I'm not so good with the whole conversation thing.
Neither am I, but I still get around. I think that's how you say it.
Yee.
I don't know. Where I came from, conversation was interesting.
Oh, you're telling me.
I'm Jane, by the way.
Lou Chillheart.
You keep mentioning that Lou is a bit of a blue blood. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Chillhearts? Like, what is their big thing? Why are they noble and rich and whatnot?
I'm kind of curious too.
They are less. They're, you could say, a black sheep of nobles. They don't do, the social society scene and acting as nobles normally do. They more care about, the results and getting something done. The efficiency, essentially. It's less soldier-like and more of less soldier of following, orders and keeping with a rank system, and more of do what needs to be done. And, knowing your place in all of that. So if you don't see but most of the time they do take up a leader position because, hey, they are still